What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. I know the episode for today got preempted because of some news brief or whatever, so the show got preempted, and today's episode is going to air Monday in the U.S. But thanks to Canada still getting it, I got a bit informed about what today's episode was about. Um, so getting into it, listen, if I'm Ava at this point, I wouldn't follow what Austin is telling her. I really wouldn't, because what's irritating me with Austin is he's refusing to tell Ava who this mystery boss is. He won't tell her, but he wants her to follow Mason's orders. I wouldn't be doing that. I'm sorry, but if I'm Ava, I'm not doing that, because why would I follow the orders of somebody who's taking orders from somebody I don't know? You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to tell me something, you know? So if I was her, I would just say no, fuck that. I would go to Sunny. Honestly, she should go to Sunny. Tell Sunny what's going on with this mystery boss and Mason and stuff like that. I wouldn't tell him the Nicholas part of it. I would keep that to myself. Because I mean, honestly, she shouldn't trust Sunny with that. But I mean, I know they're in a cordial place, but I wouldn't trust him with that, because you never know what Sonny would do with that information if he felt the need. You know what I'm saying? To use it as leverage with Avery. So, no. You might be cordial, but y'all ain't friends. You know what I mean? Like, don't be no fool now. Um, but I would tell him everything that's going on with, this Mason and Austin situation, and I would come up with a plan. I feel like she should come up with a plan with Sonny, feed Mason some bullshit information to take back to his boss, and I would use that to flush out whoever this mystery boss is. Or better yet, I would call Spinelli, or I would call Britt, because they're good with technology, and I would get some type of surveillance on Mason, to follow him, find out where he's going, who's this boss. You know what I'm saying? They're smart enough to create some technology, where surveillance technology, where he wouldn't even know that he's being surveyed, surveillanced. Um, that's how I would do it, because I'm that type of person. This is why I said you can't have me on no show, because my head would explode. I just can't stand. That's how, I get it's TV, but still, I just can't stand when people just sit there and get threatened or blackmailed, and they just go along with it without even trying to save themselves. You know what I'm saying? Without even trying to come up with a plan. Like, and this is happening to people I think are very smart. Like, Ava's a very smart ass person. She's been in this game a long time. It's like, don't you get tired of getting blackmailed? That's what I loved about Tracy. When Drew tried to blackmail her, she laughed in his face. She laughed at him, because come on now, she's the queen. You know how many times Tracy done blackmail people and been blackmailed? Like, you gotta come better than that. So I just hate seeing smart people get blackmailed and don't try to help themselves. It's like, no. Ava's too smart for that, and too cunning for that. Like, come on now. Plus she's worried about Sonny. Like, I get where Austin coming from. Like, there's far worse people out there than Sonny. I get it. But she's afraid of the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, he's the father of her child. And I'm pretty sure whoever Mason's boss is probably going to try to kill Sonny. And I don't think Ava's going to be able to sit back and allow that to happen and still look her daughter in the face every day knowing she had a hand in that and she didn't try to help. You know what I'm saying? You just let somebody scare you and punk you into doing something that led to his death. Like, how could she possibly look her child in the face after that? So I don't blame her for not wanting to do this. But of course, Austin's going to try to, oh, well, I helped you out with Nicholas, so you helped me. So fucking what? So what? What, you going to try to blackmail me with that? Go ahead, because you going to go down too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I need Ava to boss up on their asses. Come up with a plan to save herself. Fuck Austin at this point. If he wants to sit there and be a puppet, let his ass be a puppet. That's on him. He a grown man. You save yourself. I wouldn't be going along with that nonsense. So moving on from that. Um, I am so sick of Jocelyn. Like, the constant bitching and whining every episode is so annoying. It's like, shut up already. Like, I'm getting tired of her. Oh, I don't want you working for Sunny. Oh, Sunny this. Oh, I'm tired of Sunny. We're tired of your ass. We're tired of you. How about you go to boarding school or something, like a college abroad or something? Like, why don't you go do that? Like, we need a break. I need a break. I need a break from her, because she is just driving me up a wall with that whining. It's so annoying. It's like everything is Dex this. I hate Sunny this. Dex, 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 Dex. Oh, look at the situation you got Dex in. Like, damn, woman, is the dick that good? Everything is about Dex. Like, is he hitting that good? Like, good lord, God. Like, he must be hitting your spot every time on that little dirty couch. Like, like, is it the couch or is it the twin size mattress that they be in at the dorm? Like, which one is it? Come on now. Cause it can't. I mean, I know some people could put down now in the bedroom, but I'm like, damn, is it like whoa? Is it like that for her to be acting like this? Like, my God, everything is so whiny with her. Like, hush up sometime. Like, somebody need to literally put a sock in her mouth. Um, I'm not surprised that Dex is going to continue to work for Sonny and he's going to, basically try to, be his new number two or whatever. I'm not surprised that he accepted Michael and Carly's offer. I'm not shocked. Jocelyn with that whiny shit is just annoying because it's like at the end of the day, she does not see the big picture, and that's the annoying part too. Is because it's like, did Carly drop these kids on their head when they was a baby or something? It's like every time you try to speak some sense into her or into Michael, it's like it takes more and more talking for them to get it. And even after you do it, they still talk like they don't get it, but they just gonna go along with you. I'm like, they just sometimes, smart people sometimes just lack common sense sometimes, I guess, because I don't feel like Jocelyn's dumb. I don't feel like Michael's dumb. I feel like they're intelligent. It's just they let emotion take over logic, and it's like, take the emotion out of the shit and think, you know what I'm saying, what's best for everybody. um Honestly, I feel like if they're gonna try to make Dex Sonny's number two now, and have him be Jason's successor, I feel like Dex needs to have his own identity. Like, don't try to make him into a Jason 2.0. Please don't. Just let Dex be Dex. Like, the way he smiles and he talk and stuff, like he ain't no robot and shit. Let him continue to be. No shade towards Jason, but it's like, just let Dex smile more and be who he is, because we don't need another robot hitman. I'm just saying, we don't need that. Just straight face. Like, even at happy occasions, we don't need that again. We dealt with that for 20, 30 years. We don't need that shit again. I'm sorry, but we don't. Let Dex just rock out and be Dex. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a personality for a change. Like, Sonny needs some, employees who actually can laugh and not take shit so serious. But Sonny is gonna need somebody to watch his back, because he's getting it from all sides. Like, you gotta deal with Pikeman, Michael plotting. Now you gotta deal with Mason and this bullshit. It's like, he gonna need some help. Sonny, plus the Nina stuff. Sonny doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. You know what I mean? He can't watch everybody all day, every day. And he just got everybody coming for him from different sides. Like, he needs some help. He needs it. So anyway, moving on from that. What else? Tracy. Tracy is funny as shit. Tracy will ride a lie until the wheels fall off. She didn't give a damn. Tracy was hollering from the rooftop of the hospital that Drew did this to Ned. It was fucking hilarious. Like, she was just, oh, well, Drew the one that did it. Drew did it. I'm like, Tracy, calm down. Tracy is hilarious. And I'm like, she really gonna keep up this lie until she can't no more. And Chase pretty much was like, listen, you sure you don't want to change your story? She said, nope, Drew did it. He said, well, security footage says otherwise. She ain't had no choice but to come clean and was like, all right, it was an accident. All right. I'm like, you know what, Tracy, I love you, but they should lock your ass up for that. Sitting here making false statements. I would have locked you up for that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Like, sit here with this big ass lie. I don't blame her though, because you know what? She did make Drew sweat for a minute when he thought he was going to be up on charges. Dealing with the SEC and dealing with this Ned stuff. I'm glad she made his ass sweat, because that'll teach your little ass next time about trying to blackmail her. Tracy is so ridiculous sometimes though. I'm like, girl, go sit down. The way Sonny be looking at Tracy though, Sonny be looking at Tracy with this look like, I swear if my son wasn't related to you, I would take you out. Like, I would just... Sonny was looking so annoyed with Tracy. Um, and he had this little funny look on his face. But Nina need to understand something. Her ass is about to go down eventually because that security footage didn't just show what happened. It showed a lot more than that. And that's why Chase was looking at her the way he was looking at her. Because obviously on that footage, it shows her at the scene. Now, mind you, it's not out the ordinary for her to be there because she does co-own the hotel. But I'm pretty sure there's footage that show her chasing after him. You know what I mean? From the balcony and stuff like that. From the patio. So, if I was Chase, I would send that security footage right on over to Sonny. I wouldn't even handle that because that's a domestic at this point. I would just hand it on over to Sonny and be like, you know what? Here you go, bro. You ask her these questions of why she was chasing after that man and what they were trying to talk about. Like, you ask her that question. That's for you, dog. Like, Nina need to understand something. The more she try to cover this up, the more she try to lie, the worse off the fallout is going to be for her at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be horrendous for her. And that's what she need to understand. Tracy is a fool, though. Because she really didn't want TJ or nobody, like, you know, checking up on Ned and stuff like that. She wanted a more experienced doctor. But I love how Finn just sat back and let TJ explain the whole medical jargon to them about what's going on with Ned. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, TJ is new to the field or whatever. Like, he's a new doctor. But this is what people study hard for. You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't be a doctor with the hospital if they didn't believe in his abilities or if he wasn't ready. So I love that Finn just sat back and just let him explain all this medical stuff to them. I was hoping that when Ned wake up one day, I was hoping he'd forget all about Olivia and think he married somebody else. It would be some funny shit if he woke up and didn't know who Olivia was and thought he was still married to Lois. I would fall out. I would have the time of my life if that were to happen. You know how angry and jealous Olivia would be? That this man thinks he's still married to his ex, the mother of his child. Like, Olivia would be sick in the head if that were to happen, but I would love it. I would entertain it. Definitely I would. Because that shit is hilarious. I hate that this is happening to Ned, though. I hate it. But I think this is just their way to prolong the whole Nina reveal and, you know, that she had Martin call the SEC or whatever. But part of me still feel like it might be something with that, because I wouldn't be shocked if Tracy really did it, though. I wouldn't be shocked, because the way Tracy be moving lately, I wouldn't be shocked if she did that foolishness. It was funny, too, watching Drew sit up in that interrogation room, trying to, when he finally got free of them charges, thinking that Tracy changed her mind about accusing him of hurting Ned. I'm like, sir, she didn't change her mind. The security footage changed her mind. That's what changed her mind. If it wasn't for that security footage, dog, you would still be sitting there. You would still be there. Tracy don't give a damn about no Drew. She don't care. Like, she would send your ass to Sing for the rest of your life. That woman do not care about you, sir. Nephew or not, she don't give a damn about you. As far as Tracy goes, she barely know you, bro. She would have left you to hang. That woman don't care. That was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. See you all later. Peace.